Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Star Cub Review. Today is just going to be a quick, easy, simple one, and it's my final review for Secret of Evermore, which I had the pleasure of completing last night, finally. And this is my end thoughts or final thoughts on Secret of Evermore for the Super Nintendo. I think it was a fantastic RPG, especially for the time period, 1995. The soundtrack is exceptional. I love the soundtrack, and the soundtrack was composed by Jeremy Soule, and I have to give the guy credit. He did an amazing job on the soundtrack. Overall, I did do a previous review on Secret of Evermore, which I will pop up for you all to have a look at. But basically, I touched base on the story there, the gameplay elements, and the rating and conclusion for that. But this is my final initial one. And basically, overall, there's 4 different areas within Secret of Evermore. It's Prehistoria, Antiqua, Gothica, and Omnitopia. And then there's obviously sub-areas within those 4 places where you can go, like caves and forests and everything else, so that it is pretty lengthy. The gameplay shares many similarities with Secret of Mana, which I touch upon in that review, which was also on the Super Nintendo. And the mechanics is very much like Secret of Mana. It's very fun. You have all your different sort of weapons and armor and alchemy, items, tradable items, which is part of the story. You got a ring-shaped menu system, which is very much like Secret of Mana. And you got the ability to switch between your main character, the boy, and his faithful dog. And I honestly can say that everything about Secret of Evermore was amazing. At the time, it was the North American branch of Squaresoft, now obviously SquareEnix, but I would really love them to do a remaster of this game for the Nintendo Switch. I really want SquareEnix to do a remaster or a complete remake, very much like they're doing with Super Mario RPG, a full-blown remake. I would love Secret of Evermore to have a remake. I think it deserves a remake, purely for the fact that it's fun, it's challenging, especially the last lot of final bosses before the main final boss was very challenging. So it's no pushover. This game, it can be a real challenge, especially when it comes to what weapons, armor, and that you need, and comes down to the magic system as well. You got to collect ingredients for magic, which is not your typical you have MP for, but you've got to go out and scour the world and buy these items specifically to use these magic attacks. But other than that, I really hope SquareEnix do a remake of this. If you're listening, SquareEnix, please, I'm a huge fan of this game. I would love to see a full-blown remake or a remaster, definitely. But other than that, guys, thank you so much. I was just touching base. This is my final review. I give it a 10 out of 10. Secret of Evermore was friggin' fantastic, and it's a great fantasy RPG. Alright, guys, catch you later. I will see you all with the next video very soon. Alright, catch you later. Bye.